Welcome to the Low Carb Athlete Podcast, where we focus on discussing topics to help you burn fat, optimize health, and improve performance in life and sports. Transform the whole you from the inside out with the holistic method. Let's dive in. Here's your host, Debbie Potts.
Hey guys, it's Debbie, and I'm here to talk to you about how to improve your immune system as the coronavirus is spreading around where I live. I'm in Bellevue, Washington, Kirkland, and this healthcare center is just next door to us, pretty much 10-15 minute drive. And so we really need to work on improving our immune system. And just some information I've gathered for my own clients I thought I'd share with you today. So one thing I did read about, the importance of course, washing your hands is really important. So if you haven't heard this already, you want to wash your hands for 20 seconds and avoid touching your face. So wearing the face mask and the gloves are more to protect you from getting things on your hand, germs on your hands, and then touching your eyes or your face. So we're getting more information, but not enough, obviously, as I record this, but everyone's getting a little fearful of the virus spreading around in our area. But Reed Davis, the founder of the FDN practitioner program I am involved in, alumni of, there's an article that someone sent him that I want to share with you, and then go over some of the holistic method elements to really work on your lifestyle habits to improve your immune system, as well as what supplements you should take. So Reed shared this letter with us in our groups. I want to give it to you as well. I put it on my website, debbiepotts.net, and I added links into the blog as well of recommended supplements to get. But this letter is from someone that worked at University of San Diego. So the letter, I'll just read it to you. Dear colleagues, as some of you may recall, when I was a professor of pathology at the University of California, San Diego, I was one of the first molecular virologists in the world to work on the coronaviruses in the 1970s. He was the first one to demonstrate the number of genes the virus contained. Since then, he's kept up with the coronavirus field and multiple clinical transfers in the human population, as with SARS and MERS, from the different animal sources. The current projections, he says, for this expansion in the U.S. are only probable due to a continued insufficient worldwide data, because probably people don't share their information, but it's more likely to be widespread in the U.S. by late March to April. And I'm recording this, it's March 4th, and it's in the Seattle area. And I think we have 8 deaths so far in the past week. So pretty scary. And it is from people in a healthcare center that are older, their immune systems are weaker. So it just gives you more information or more motivation to work on the whole you with the elements of the holistic method, work on what we use in FDN, the Dress for Health Success protocol. So we working on diet, rest, exercise, stress reduction, and the right supplementation. So with this letter, he said here's what the precautions this individual has done and what he's doing now currently to avoid getting this virus. So he currently uses this protocol for himself during flu season, except for the mask and gloves. So this is what he says, and he's stocked in preparation for a pandemic spread in the U.S. Latex or nitrile latex disposable gloves for use when you go shopping, using the gasoline pump, all other outside activity when you are in contact with contaminated areas. He did say that this virus is spread in large droplets by coughing and sneezing. This means that the air will not infect you, but all the surfaces where these droplets land are infectious, and for about a week on average, everything that is associated with the infected people will be contaminated and potentially infectious. The virus is on surfaces, and you will not be infected unless you are unprotected, your face is unprotected, directly coughed or sneezed upon. This virus only has cell receptors for lung cells. It infects your lungs. The only way for the virus to infect you is through your nose or mouth via your hands or an infected cough or sneeze or into your nose or mouth. So he says, stock up now on disposable surgical masks. Use them to prevent yourself from touching your nose or your mouth. He says, we touch our nose or mouth 90 times plus a day without even knowing it. This is the only way for the virus to infect you. It's lung specific. The mask will not prevent the virus in a direct sneeze from getting into your nose or mouth. It is only to keep you from touching your nose or your mouth. So you want to stock up with hand sanitizers and latex nitrile gloves. Get the appropriate sizes for your family. Hand sanitizers must be alcohol-based and greater than 60% alcohol to be effective. Stock up now with zinc lozenges. Zinc lozenges have been proven to be effective in blocking the coronavirus and most other viruses from multiplying in your throat and nasopharynx. Use as directed several times each day when you begin to feel any cold-like symptoms that are starting to hit you. It is best to lie down and let the lozenge dissolve in the back of your throat and your nasopharynx. Cold Ease lozenges are one of the better brands available, but there are others out there. And I look for ones without all the added sugars. So you can look online, and there's some links I'll put in my blog post of where you can get some good quality, more naturopathic type of clean zinc lozenges. The letter also says, this individual wrote, his name's Jim, he, as many others, do hope this pandemic will reasonably be contained, but he thinks that it will not be. Humans have never seen this snake-associated virus before and have no internal defense against it. Tremendous worldwide efforts are being made to understand the molecular and clinical virology of this virus. Unbelievable molecular knowledge about the genomic structure and virulence of this virus has already been achieved, but there will be no drugs or vaccines available this year to protect us or limit the infection within us. That's pretty scary. Only symptomatic support is available. I hope these personal thoughts will be helpful during this potentially catastrophic pandemic. You are welcome to share this email. So I did, and that's what I'm doing. Good luck to all of us. His name's Jim. Thank you so much, Jim, for sharing this information as we're struggling trying to get good recommendations and information about this from the media. And I put together some immune booster supplements. So I like bone broth. It's a great way to improve your immune system. The collagen and the amino acids in the broth will help strengthen and repair your gut wall lining. Remember, your gut is home to over 70% of your immune system. So you really want to focus on what you eat right now, especially right now, eating some good healthy food, getting some garlic, adding some turmeric, cayenne pepper into that broth is good, some sea salt, but really focus on your immune system right now. So I put a link in the show notes. There is a discount for 20% off from Bonafide Provisions when you order online. Other part of your gut health is your taking a good probiotic, and most everyone in our health industry likes the spore-based probiotic, and it reaches into your gut past your stomach acid. So Megaspore Biotic is one that I recommend, and a lot of my nutritional therapy friends recommend, and they have a lot of research to promote show how it works. And we've interviewed Karan, the microbiome specialist from Megaspore, and actually have a podcast coming up with him soon. But Megaspore Biotic there's a link in my blog post for you to order, because you have to order through a practitioner. It's 100% spore-based broad spectrum probiotic, clinically shown to maintain a healthy gut barrier function. So this is a unique all-spore formula that effectively reconditions your gut. And we really want to work on that gut health right now. It promotes microbial diversity, as Karan always explains to us in our interviews, maintaining key health promoting commensal gut bacteria. So the Megaspore biotic has a 5-year shelf life, does not require refrigeration, and maintains efficacy during antibiotic therapy if you take it other times of the day. Other thing we were looking at, zinc and vitamin C tabs. I just got an email yesterday from Natural Stacks, and I really find them beneficial. Good quality company, but vitamin C has a ton of benefits. And I'm actually next week interviewing Dr. Sarah Myhill from the UK, and she researches mitochondria function and chronic fatigue, and vitamin C is one of her go-to supplements to add into her protocols to help people's mitochondria, which helps your health. So vitamin C and zinc is available at Natural Stacks, and they explain the benefits of vitamin C and zinc together, as vitamin C is protective, but it helps your body produce collagen, and collagen is essential for healthy joints, connective tissue, and skin. But also vitamin C is essential vitamin, as you know, and antioxidant protection, improves healing, boosts your immune system, and aging. So there's a link in the show notes for that. And then what I really am curious about, if we can figure out how to order this people online. I'll try to get a link in my show notes and my blog post. But Biobotanicals is this company that I'm using through my FDN coaching program to help clients eradicate any parasite, bacteria, and fungal infections. And they have excellent product that's a botanical for oral care. So you go back to that letter from Jim about how we need to improve our first line of defense, and that includes killing your bacteria coming through your nose, your nasal system, and your mouth. So I think these products, oral care solution that Biobotanicals sells, is something we should really look into, because it's really interesting. So they have a dental sit-in, a bio-sit-in product, and then this dental sit-in and toothpaste, and they have nasal spray, throat spray. I think we should be looking into that. So their product, it says here, microorganisms and bacterial biofilms cause a number of oral health challenges, and their products can help remove the biofilms and plaque, and an excellent way to help promote healthy teeth, of course, but really looking at how we can kill off any bacteria that's entering into your mouth. So they have a throat spray that I think would be good to get. It's a throat spray that brings biocidin to kill off that bacteria, but it's directly to the throat spray. The nasal pharynx region is said to be one of the locus of infection for upper respiratory disorders. Addressing this area directly is an important part of healthy respiration. So sore throats, common complaint during the winter season, but I'm looking at it more for the coronavirus, how we should be taking this and spray it the back of our throat to help keep our immune system up in our mouth. Because think of the first line of defense, come through your nose, come through your mouth. Stomach acid needs to be right so it can get rid of any bad bacteria and kill that off. And then if things get through your stomach acid, goes into your gut. So we need first line defense up in our mouth and our nose. We need proper stomach acidity. So using K-PEX supplement that helps your digestion, but something like a HCl betaine supplement with stomach acid to help make sure you're acidic enough, because your stomach organ needs to be 1.5 to 3.0 approximately pH scale. So it's acidic environment so it can break down those foods and kill off any of the bad guys that get in. But I would always start with your nose and your mouth. So I think this biocidin could be something we should really look into. So I'm trying to get a link for you to order it, but it'll be on my website once I can get it set up for you, because you have to order it through practitioners. So there's Full Script website that I was putting the link on there so you can order the biocidin. But the healthy mouth is an important part of the whole body. And I think this virus is coming through and it's infectious into your lungs. So I think if we can stop it, that would be beneficial. It's a great way to improve your immune system. So microorganisms, they say, and bacteria, biofilms that cause a number of health issues. And I think it'd be something to look at, as well as their toothpaste would be cool too. The other thing is an article someone else sent today on someone that's advisory board for a group of people in China working on their response to coronavirus, which they've probably been working on a long time because they didn't tell us for a long time that it was even going on, of course. But the Chinese are treating their virus a high dose of vitamin C IV. So an IV treatment that helps prevent mortality in 80% of the cases where they've tried it. Even an oral C is great for prevention and lessens the effects if you do get it. So I put the link again for the natural stacks, vitamin C and zinc in the show notes. And then other articles, interesting article from my friend Jody at Vibrant Blue essential oils that can help immune system. Full script, I put the link in there, and Biocidin link research on their site. But essential oils might be something to look at. And anything else, I will keep adding it to this list on my website. So it's called debbiepotts.net. Go to the blog page. And what did I call this blog? It's called Immune System, How to Improve Your Immune System, Boost Your Immune System, and Protect Yourself from Coronavirus. So really we need to start working on our health, right? So not missing out on the lifestyle habits. We can't out-supplement poor lifestyle habits. So make sure you are following the holistic method elements. That's nutrition, exercise, stress, sleep, movement, digestion, gut health. And I put some supplements in there. Zinc, vitamin C, oregano oil, of course, but echinacea, silver, probiotics, astragalus root, ginger, ginseng, vitamin D, oregano, and also drinking your water, hydrating. And, exercising, not too much, not too little. Get the right amount, listening to your body. I think it's really important. Avoiding the inflammatory foods when you're eating. You're not eating refined sugars, vegetable foods, all that stuff that knocks your immune system down. So don't go eating a bunch of crap right now and think, you can have a cheat day. You are going to lower that immune system by eating garbage. Sadly, I was at Bartell's, the drugstore here by my house, and this lady in front of me was, you can't judge people, but she was buying all this sugar. She was picking up everything, when you walk to the checkout stand and there's those marshmallow chocolate, whatever they're called, things. And then she bought those Easter eggs that are out that are chocolate with the creamy egg yolky stuff, sugar inside of it. And then she picked up something else, and it was so hard to watch her buying all this stuff, and she was really overweight, and she looked like she's struggling, and I just want to say, what are you doing to yourself? Are you happy? There's a virus going on that if you have a low immune system, you're going to be a target. So, just take care of your family and your friends, and hopefully you can share this information with them. Really get on your sleep. Washing your hands, we know, but I think a lot of people are staying home because I noticed the traffic was really light last night when I was coming home from a client's house at 6:00, and there's usually a ton of traffic. So working on you, get the right digestive enzymes, the probiotics, HCl, betaine. If you want to know specific things, I can find the link for Capex, the bio-optimizers. They have a really good selection. And let's see what we can do to get through this and get some research coming out. But, it's kind of scary. It's in our own neighborhood. So hopefully this information helps you today. Just wanted to get it out to you, and we can pass it along and just make sure we're all taking care of ourselves from the inside out, getting the right nutrition, the right exercise, getting fresh air outside, staying out of public places. If you're washing your hands 20 seconds, and getting your sleep, get your body, your immune system, your detoxification system working, make sure your liver's not congested. You're not taking care of yourself is going to be something you want to think about revisiting right now, your health care. So self-care, self-love, and we'll talk to you soon on some other topics here. Just wanted to get this out to you today for Health Building Wednesday podcast with your host, Debbie Potts. And go to debbiepotts.net. You can find me on Low Carb Athlete Instagram and Facebook to learn more, and I'll put more links as people come out with more information on the coronavirus and how we can keep strong and keep healthy and thrive each day instead of trying to survive. So good luck. Talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy the day and get some fresh air.
Thanks for listening to the Low Carb Athlete Podcast. If you have any questions, feedback, or topic suggestions, let us know on Facebook or at debbiepotts.net. You can help us to continue to grow by leaving a review on iTunes. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.